known I'd leave alone. It just goes to show that your blood you bleed is just the blood you owe. And we will repair. I saw you there. Too much to bear. You were my light, but life is far away from fair. Was I stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help? Was it obvious to everybody else? I have fallen for a lie. You were never on my side. Are you once, fooled me twice? Are you there for paradise? Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. No time to die. No time to die. Yeah. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you there for paradise? No, you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Art, back with another lesson, and we got Billie Eilish today with the new Bond theme, No Time to Die, which sadly has been postponed to the middle of November. I was quite looking forward to seeing it in April. At this point, I filmed this video in March. If you are watching in the future, it's a bit like Back to the Future. But yeah, a Bond theme, real grower this one. I didn't like it at first, but I must admit, I absolutely love it now. I hadn't got a clue who Billie Eilish was. When I first heard it, I thought someone said Billy Idol. I thought Billy Idol doing the Bond theme. But there we go. But I have sort of researched her a little bit, and obviously all the kids are into Billie Eilish. Very talented artist, actually. My kids listen to her, and she's actually a really talented artist. So if you've never heard her before, it's worth checking out, getting some half-decent new music. So there we go. But this is a great song, and I think Johnny Marr actually had a hand in the production in this as well. Going to show you the little fingerstyle thing at the beginning, and then it's pretty much all open chords. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, and first of all we're going to go over the little picking intro. It is quite tricky, this. You don't have to do it, you could just sing it as a as a strummer. But I'm going to show you anyway because I think it's really cool. So we're going to want our third finger, that is going to go on the 9th fret on the G, okay, and the first finger is going to go on the G string, and the thumb is going to play the low E string, and we're going to do what we call the pinch. We're going to play those two notes together. Okay, so after we've done that, we're going to hit an open low E string with the thumb, and then play the 7th fret on the B, hit the open E again. We're going to hit 8, that's on the B string. We're going to hit that low E again, because that's when you hear it, when it's speeded up, that's going to be the bass note. And then we're going to play the 7th fret on the top E string. So again, we've got the pinch, low E, 7 on the B, 8 on the B, and we've got 7 on the top E string there. So that's speeded up. Okay, so that's pretty much your move all the way through these different sort of shapes. The next one, we're going to keep the third finger where it is, and we're going to put the thumb on the 8th fret on the low E string, and we're going to do the pinch again, and we're going to hit that bass note again and do this exactly the same move, 7, 8 on the B, and then 7 on the top E string. And then your next move, We're going to now move the thumb down to the open A string and do the pinch again with the third finger. That's on the 9th fret on the G still. So hit that open A and then go through the same move, 7, 8. And then we got 7 on the top E string. Okay, and then the last move, we're going to put the thumb on the 7th fret on the low E string, and we're going to move the third finger down to the 8th fret. We're going to do the pinch, hit the bass note again, and then go to the 3rd finger to the 9th fret on the G, and then the last move we're going to hit 7 on the B string. So if I play that through really slowly, we got. That's your first move. Then we got the thumb over the 8 on the low E. Okay, then we got the open A string with the thumb. Okay, then we move the 3rd finger to the 8th fret. That's on the G still, and the thumb's going to go on 7. We do the pinch, bass note, 9, and then we got 7 on the B string. Okay, and that's the intro that's going to run through twice round, okay? Okay, so now we're into where the vocals come in, and these chords are mainly just single strums, okay? So the first chord, we're going to have an E minor, and we got a C, and an A minor. Okay, that's going to go around 3 times. So we got, I should have known I'd leave alone. Do that one more time. Just goes to show. And then we've got a C chord, but the blood you bleed is just the blood you. And then we've got a B7. Okay, that goes through again. And we were a pair. So that sequence goes around 3 times again. So E minor, C, A minor, goes one more time, and too much to bear. And then we got the C and the B7. You were my life, but life is far away from fair. Okay, so then we come in with a light strum. So now we've got a C. Was I stupid to love you? E minor, reckless to hell. And we got an A minor, obvious to everybody. We got a B7. Okay, I'll go over the strumming pattern in a short while. And then the chorus is pretty much the same chords. We've got an E minor, a C, A minor. You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you there for paradise? You'll never see me cry. And we stop on the A minor. There's just no time to die. Okay, and then we've got this little sort of break part, which is E minor, C. We got an A there, and we got the B7, and then we've got another verse, which is the E minor, C, A minor 3 times, and then a C, B7. Okay, so after the second verse, we go straight into the chorus, and that will be an E minor, C, A minor. Never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you there for paradise? Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to. And now we've got the same chords in the little break part that was after the first chorus, which is an E minor. We've got a C, an A, into a B7. No time to die. We've got the A. And then we've got the outro is pretty much the same as the verse. So we've got the E minor, C and A minor. So we got fool me twice. Now you're there for paradise. Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to. Okay, and then we got the famous James Bond chord. So this is the only sort of bar chord that you're going to need. We're going to need to bar the 7th fret, okay, and the 3rd finger is going to go on the 9th fret, that will be on the D string, and the 2nd finger is going to go on the 8th fret, that will be on the G. But we're not going to play the low E, and we're not going to play the top E, we're just going to play the from the A to the B string, middle 4 strings, okay? Okay, and that is pretty much the meat and potatoes of the song, okay? So, strumming wise, obviously there's a lot of sort of single strums in, giving it the dynamics and building it up. But what I tend to use is okay, and a lot of the chords will be a down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. It's a little bit slower, that's a down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. And that is pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. Something very different today. I like to be as diverse as possible. Obviously, one week it might be Black Sabbath, and this week it's Billie Eilish. But at the end of the day, it's a Bond theme, and it's all, you know, I don't think there's ever been a really bad Bond theme. So, and this is pretty up there. It's a real grower, this one. Not quite as good as the Adele one, in my opinion, but very Bond-esque, very John Barry, so I do really like this. And as I said in the intro, I think one of my biggest heroes, Johnny Moore, actually had a hand in sort of producing this as well. I might be wrong, but I think I'm definitely right. There we go. So thanks very much for watching. If you've got any other requests for not just Bond themes, you know how this works, anything 60s to modern day, you can either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me if you want to send me a personal message would be on social media, so on Eilish-No Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, and now also Instagram. And I'd appreciate it if you gave me a like on all those platforms anyway, but that way, like I say, you can send me a personal message, and I do always reply to messages. Just got to respect to get hundreds of requests, so we do sort of have to handpick them a little bit. But don't let that put you off, please do keep your requests coming. Thanks everyone who's subscribed. If you are new to me, please do subscribe if you dig what I do. Like I say, very obscure lessons. You know, one week it might be Billie Eilish, the next week might be Black Sabbath and Metallica and Oasis. I'm a big Manchester music fan, so there is loads of Oasis and the Smiths and, you know, and the Jam and things like that. So if you're into indie, that's mainly my bag. But I do, you know, I am quite diverse. You know, whatever floats my boat at the time. So there you go. So thanks everyone who subscribed. You could help me out by clicking that notification bell down there, so every time I post a video, either once, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, if I get round to it, you can get on it straight away. And that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.